having a conversation today, and it kind of hit me. I was eating lunch today, and somebody came up to me and asked me why I'm always alone. They asked me if I'm sad, if I'm okay. It was a really weird kind of moment because I felt like I was a freshman again, and all the other freshmen that felt bad for the kids that were sitting alone were coming up to me, and when they all come up and they kind of gang up because they feel like guilty, because they feel like that person's like a loser because they have no friends and they're like out of touch. And I was like projected back into like childhood when like you felt those weird pangs of social awkwardness and discomfort because somebody places an incorrect view of their world upon you, which then makes you feel kind of uncomfortable. It was just one of those weird moments, but it was a really cool kind of experience because got to really see like the outside perspective of myself, and I think that's what's so beautiful about doing this. And as I just went through the rest of my day, it was just a really cool thing to ponder the differences in human beings. And I think if we're all maybe a little bit, if we all maybe make a concerted effort to understand ourselves more and to understand what's going on inside of ourselves. I see a lot about everybody wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change themselves. There's a lot of that's kind of a trending thing that right now in our society is that it's kind of an easy statement to say, and because it is a true statement. But what about all the people that are changing themselves? We all have these grand notions of wanting to have these massive things that change, but the reality is that the world is a really big place, and if your notions are to connect with somebody past race, past religion, past just personal bias, think that you might be attacking the problem in a way that might not be successful, rather than just making what your expression is just for just that ideal person, that one person that maybe you can reach. And in doing that, I think you can really drive home points that if you're trying to make it for the broad spectrum of people, you'll maybe kind of walk on eggshells over. But if you make it directly just punching somebody right in the face and being almost insulting towards a person or to another person's belief system or way that they see the world, you can kind of alienate people. So I think there's just kind of a nice little fine line, but you'll never know if you don't have if you're not able to find isolation. And I find that even if you're just folding laundry, that's why I wanted to do it while I was just folding laundry. You just take time, and that's what I always see, is that if you're just taking time, and in points in my life where you can just be silent with yourself. And I think that's where meditation comes in, and a lot of really cool stuff. If you do any meditation like Headspace or anything like that, you're able to find times of novelty in your day.